Hey guys, it's J9 again. And I want to apologize in advance if my voice sounds a little weird. I'm kind of sick this week, but hopefully that won't get too much in the way of the video. Today, I want to tell you guys about catalysts. For those who may be new to Atlas Reactor, you might not know that much about catalysts. Catalysts are 3 different effects you bring with you into the game. Each can only be used once per game, and they fall under 3 categories: prep phase, dash phase, and blast phase. And you can only take one of each category. Another important fact about catalysts is you can only use 1 per turn. Even if you're using a free action catalyst, you can't use 2 catalysts at the same time. There are a lot of options for catalysts depending on what character you're playing. So I'm just going to make a quick video to help you guys out with deciding which characters to use what catalysts on. Starting off with the prep phase catalyst, we have Adrenaline. It's a free action that gives you haste and unstoppable until the end of next turn. Adrenaline is typically used to escape from frontliners that have CC, and the haste allows you to build distance. I find Adrenaline's best used on Nyx. Nyx doesn't have many good ways to escape outside of his dash catalyst, and if he's already used it, then he's kind of out of luck. However, if you have Adrenaline, you can stop yourself from being rooted or knocked back, and be able to go invisible and escape, as long as you aren't going to be revealed. Next up, we have Critical Shot. Critical Shot is also a free action, and it gives you might until the end of the turn. Critical Shot is best used on freelancers that have high potential for single turn damage. Zuki, for example, is easily the best character at utilizing a singular turn of might. If you use sticky bombs, and then use your ultimate on the next turn, the sticky bombs and the ultimate will both go off at the same time, and both get the bonus from might. If you throw in the free action mod for a big one, you can get up to 3 abilities being affected by the might in a single turn. Another character I like Critical Shot on is Nyx. If you're confident in your ability to not get caught, then a mighted Nyx ult can drastically change the course of a game, especially if you're using the Reaper Shell mod. And the last prep catalyst is Turtle Tech. Once again, Turtle Tech is a free action, and it gives you 30 shields until the end of the turn. The name of the game with this mod is Survival. Having 30 extra health on a turn is a great way to stay alive, preventing the enemy from increasing their score, and keep contributing damage and healing. Keep in mind, when you use Turtle Tech, you're predicting the enemy's going to hit you. If you predict wrong, well, Turtle Tech doesn't do anything. That being said, I use Turtle Tech on pretty much every character. It makes it easier to survive, so it makes it harder for your opponents to win. So now we move on to the dash catalysts, with the first one being Fetter. Fetter allows you to teleport a short distance and root all nearby enemies where you land. This is a catalyst best suited for frontliners, because this dash catalyst, unlike the other ones, is meant to be used offensively. So a character that wants to stick in the middle of everything is required to be able to use it effectively. I find that Fetter works best on Rask. If your dash is down and you want to ultimate somebody, you can use Fetter to teleport right next to them and root them. This also has a nice side effect of making them stay in your ultimate for both the turns, effectively dealing 40 damage. And then we have Fade. This one lets you teleport a very short distance, but also lets you become invisible. I was just taking Fade on characters that aren't stealth characters like Nyx and Pup. This is because those characters tend to get revealed, making this dash catalyst much worse. That being said, it can be used to surprise people. If you don't get hit after you use it, people tend to assume you're on one of the invisibility squares. However, it does have the downside of not being able to get out of AoE ultimates very easily. But then we come to my favorite, Shift. Shift gives us the best of both worlds. While it doesn't let you go invisible like Fade, the longer distance allows you to either escape the enemy's line of sight or enter invisibility squares. It does also have the bonus of being the best at escaping from large area of effect attacks because of its longer range. Overall, dash catalysts are all about survival, and in my experience, Shift is the best at letting you survive. And the final category, Blast Phase. Both options here are very good options, but first I'm going to talk about Brain Juice. I see people use Brain Juice on a lot of different characters, but in my opinion, I feel that Brain Juice is best used on supports and Rampart. First, I'll explain Rampart. His abilities are on relatively short cooldowns, so because of this, you can get a lot of value from using Brain Juice. For example, you can use his shield, then use his ultimate on the next turn, along with Brain Juice. Then, on the following turn, you can use your shield again. If you do that, you can get 3 straight turns of shielding, which gives a lot of great protection for your team and yourself. And then on the topic of supports, I use Brain Juice on all supports except for Quark, because Quark doesn't have any cooldowns attached to his healing, and his only cooldown is his dash anyways, so there's not much to be gained by using Brain Juice on him. However, on the other supports, Brain Juice is very similar to using Second Wind. It gives you more survivability, But when using it on a support, you'll usually get more health than you'd get from Second Wind, and you can use it on yourself and your teammates. On everybody else, I like using Second Wind. While it may be tempting to take Brain Juice on some fire powers and frontliners, the ability to heal yourself after you escape combat allows you to rejoin the fight without fear of getting killed by a stray shot. Remember, survivability is key, and this allows you to take some of the burden off the support and into your own hands. So if you're still not sure exactly what catalyst you want to use, I would suggest taking Turtle Tech, Shift, and Second Wind. You really can't go wrong with it. Once you play a character more, you'll start to get the feel for what you want though. And remember, these are just suggestions. So if you feel like I was wrong or missed something, go ahead and send me a message or a comment. Alright, that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time with some more Atlas Reactor.